Hi, I'm Jeff Davis, and in the next 4 minutes, I'm going to reveal something that the greedy big energy monopolies don't want you to know about. Because once you know about this, they won't be able to force you and your family to pay overpriced and criminally high electric bills anymore. And you won't have to continue helplessly handing them over all your hard-earned money every month just so you can keep your home's lights on. Instead, if you do what I show you in the next couple of minutes, just like 42,119 other people have already done, you'll be able to slash your electric bill by up to 75% or more within the next 30 days. Break free from your dependence on the greedy big energy companies. Easily produce all of the free, renewable, and green energy you could ever want right at home, so you never again have to worry about conserving energy or how many lights or appliances your family leaves on. And you'll be able to make your home completely immune to power outages, blackouts, and energy grid failures. So even if everyone else in your area or even the whole country loses power, you won't. And you'll always have the peace of mind knowing that your family will remain safe, protected, and cozy in your home no matter what's going on in the world.
Please click on the link below the video to watch the full content, if you are interested.
And what's even better is, what I'm about to show you how to do is extremely easy and anybody can do it, because it doesn't require any technical skills or expensive or technical equipment. In fact, if you do exactly what I tell you in the next few minutes, you'll know how to actually force the energy company to pay you each month. So instead of going out to your mailbox and seeing an overpriced energy bill from them, you'll get a check for $10, $25, or even $50 every month, while you and all your family get to use all the power that you want. But before I begin, I need to warn you that this presentation will only be up for a limited time. So make sure you stop what you're doing right now and watch this while you still can. You'll be happy you did. First of all, who am I? And how can I make promises like these and actually guarantee them? Well, my name is Jeff Davis. I live right outside of Milwaukee, Wisconsin with my beautiful wife, Jennifer, and my 2 kids, Danielle and David. And I discovered a simple secret 5 years ago that has let me and my family eliminate our energy bills and live energy independent since then. And over the past 5 years, I have helped over 42,119 other average people become energy independent with this same simple secret. And it's the same thing I'm about to teach you. But before I tell you what this is, I want to tell you what led up to this discovery, because chances are you and your family may be going through the exact same thing. You see, back then, I would dread one day every single month, the day my family's ever-increasing energy bill was due, because I knew that, once again, any money my wife and I had in our bank account and all the money we worked so hard for that past month would go straight to the big energy company to pay for yet another overpriced energy bill. It was like the energy company had a vacuum attached to our bank account that would just suck up all of our hard-earned money each month. It was maddening. The thing was, even though my family and I were doing everything we could to conserve energy and cut back, and I was constantly nagging everyone to turn off appliances and lights, we would only end up saving just a few measly bucks off of each energy bill. Eventually, out of desperation, I even turned off our air conditioner to try to save money. And that was during the sweltering hot summer. Well, after a few months of this and seeing how uncomfortable my wife and kids were in our hot home, frankly, after seeing how much they were starting to resent me for making them live like this, it became painfully obvious that just conserving energy does not work. But at the time, I thought I had no other options. There was just one energy company in town and I was completely dependent on them. So when they increased their rates, I had to pay. And to make matters even worse, the electricity I was paying a small fortune for was becoming more and more unreliable. It seemed like we'd lose power every time even a mild storm would blow through. And it's no secret why this was happening, and why power outages and extended energy grid failures will be happening more and more, and for longer periods of time, for every American in the coming years. Because the cold hard truth is, our country's energy grid is completely outdated. In fact, a decent amount of the energy grid was constructed over 100 years ago, some of it actually dating back to the 1880s. And most of the equipment in the grid is already running, 20 years past its life expectancy. The American Society of Civil Engineers actually gave the U.S. energy grid a grade of a D+, and said that unless it gets a $673 billion overhaul within the next few years, the energy grid could completely break down, which would lead to a widespread energy crisis. And currently, there's no national plan to make these upgrades. And every day, the grid gets worse and continues to rapidly age. And it becomes more and more vulnerable to blackouts, storms, natural disasters, and even cyber attacks. Just look what happened during Hurricanes Katrina and Sandy, the Northeast blackout of 2003, and the massive East Coast blizzard of 2010. Millions of families everywhere, in well-populated areas, were left without power for weeks, or even longer in some cases, even forcing some families to turn to government agencies like FEMA for help.
Please click on the link below the video to watch the full content. If you are interested,